So let's go through the process. It starts with, you can still to this day create a treatment plan. And we have a really automated well system that it can do it for you. But I want you to know that because there's a lot of challenges with transferring that setup to the bracket, to the wires, we're still working on this, right? I mean, I know that there's a lot of systems out there that are doing this. I personally have a lot of issue with it, and I feel like there's a lot of assumptions that are not accurately set. So just because it's in the system and just because the teeth are in the right spot, they're not going to get expressed. I mean, that's a concept that you probably already know it through the aligners. But when it comes to IDB, with the wire, all those assumptions should change a little bit, right? So again, this is a big topic, but you can do it today in the practice in the uLab's system. But you need to know that this is a work in progress, right? And if you have any question, I'm more than happy to get on the call and talk to you about this. But basically, you can align your teeth, you can define your plane that you want to have the bracket. You can see in here there's a vertical positioning bracket. There's a table. You can modify it. You can move your teeth however you want to do it. You can see the arch wires. Remember, the arch wire is not going to be super straight because we're still working on it, and that's something that I think that it needs a little bit more work. And then the biggest thing is that you can truly segmentally separate your bracket however you want to do it. So if you look in here, and again, I'll get more into the details, but after you adjust your bracket, then you're going to design and cut your trays however you want to do it. And these are very, very easy, one click to try to separate it the best possible way that it can be done, right? And then so you select however you want to cut your trays. I like the idea of 3 segments, even that if you look at the data, the one solid tray has a better accuracy, but I think clinically delivering the one set of tray all together, one unit, is really hard. So segmental, the 3 segments, is generally what I prefer, and my team actually likes it. And if you look at the actual tray, you can look at the tray, you can look at the bracket inside them, and all the parts that we have on those. You can also define the thickness occlusal part of your tray. You can right in here, and you can also define the thickness of the tray. So if you prefer certain type of tray, if you like it to be thin or thick, you can modify those. So there's a little bit of an adjustment on that,